Talking about the Batman. So we just had the unfortunate update, and in fact, there's a small update with the delay I want to talk about with the Batman 2. So, as you guys saw, I have a full video up on the channel right now where I get into full details about the delay and why they delayed it. And I was very, speculatory heavy because I'm bringing in all these different scoopers and insiders who are like hinting there is some reason why this delay is happening. It's not just script issues. It's not just this. And I'm like, as a nerdy fanboy going, they're trying to combine the DCU. They're trying to do Superman. But I also want to contextualize. Some people are hinting it could be more serious, out of comic booky reasons. And I do just want to shine some light on those because, whatchamacallit, those are serious things. So one of viewer Annan's things that he was pointing out when talking about, he said, don't be too hard on Reeves. Things are going on. There are reasons it's taken so long for Batman 2 script to be finished. He's not just procrastinating, promise. And that's where then, let me see if I can get the quote tweets out. We had some other accounts, kind of bigger ones like Grace Randolph, where they were saying, feel how you feel about Grace. She's been proven right time to time. It has absolutely nothing to do with James Gunn or anybody at WB. And so maybe we got to be a little calmer with Matt Reeves because it's sounding like there could be personal reasons, personal issues that maybe we'll find out about. I don't know if Matt Reeves is sick. He has a family member that's sick. Some people did point out he's going through a divorce in his personal life. That could be a big reason that's stalling him. So it might not just all be conspiracy and is Batman going to team up with Superman? We got to remember Matt Reeves and these people have lives too. This is another big scooper says, couldn't have said it better, but yeah, take it easy on Matt. So there could be other things delaying the Batman in Matt Reeves' life where personal issues come about, and maybe we just need to be patient and wait and see. So that's one thing there, right? But getting back to these plot details, Matt Reeves over Christmas did have an interview that released where he gave a lot of details about what he's thinking about with the Batman Part 2, how it's coming out, and things like that. So I just wanted to read some of those quotes and start speculating because we still don't know who the villain is, what the themes are, things like that, right? So let me actually go to these more interesting quotes for a sec. So let's go into these. So here's what Matt Reeves had to say on Batman and what he's going to be going through in part 2, saying, in the first movie, Batman views things very simplistically. He thinks in black and white, that what he can represent and how he can affect that. As we enter into the next movie, there's a lot more gray. There's a lot more people at odds. There's a lot more division in the city. It's also a lot more like our world is now. There's a lot of turmoil because people are in their camp and they're not communicating. I kind of like that a little bit. There's more quotes, but just stop in there for a sec. So we're going to see parts of Batman where he does have to come to terms about who's right, who's wrong, and what side do I follow? Who do I help? Like I was just saying, a big reason I liked season 2 of Squid Games was because we had that dividing theme of the main character trying to help all these people, but these people can't even agree to help themselves and all this stuff. That'll be interesting to see for Robert Pattinson's Batman. Then we got some more details where he says, the next movie is going to find Batman / Bruce in quite a difficult situation. I think you'll be exploring aspects of his character that you've never seen yet. The idea is to always continue him on that journey and to flesh him out and build him even further. Continuing on, the same way that the Batman was completely from Batman and Bruce's point of view, the movie Batman Part 2 will be from Batman / Bruce's point of view, and you will be seeing aspects of his character that you have not seen before, which is going to be exciting. That's what we said. I think it's very clear Batman 2 is going to be focusing on building the Bruce Wayne side, but I still love that he's the center focus. Matt Reeves said in previous interviews he felt like other Batman movies, they stopped developing Batman and they just focus on the cool new villain. I like that we're still going to be seeing from his point of view and what's going to be going down. Let me see if there was one more quote I can bring in. That might have been the last one. This one, I think, gives the biggest hint to what we might be seeing. So this last quote, he says, there's a lot of unrest and there's a lot of clamoring because the revelations of what we found out at the end of the first movie, he teased, there's unrest in the streets to say, well, Who could this be? The idea that this corruption extends as deep as it extends. To me, that sounds again like we're going to eventually reach the territory of the Court of Owls, baby. That just feels like that's the route they're going with, and that would fit with Matt Reeves' idea of keeping things grounded. This corrupt society that is actually running everything behind the scenes, and maybe his parents were involved in some way or capacity, and that's why they were killed, or why his mom was put in an asylum. I don't know, but that's definitely one. And even like with the assassins that the Court of Owls team has, that would be great fight scenes between the Batman. I feel like that's what they're leading towards, right? So that'll be really cool. And it also maybe will put Batman in a situation where he can't be Batman as much. And so he'll have to rely on the Bruce Wayne side of things a lot more than he expected. Or maybe also he's put in a situation where like the Court of Owls, kind of like what the Riddler was doing, where the Riddler was on Batman's side, but the Riddler wanted to just kill people in like saw traps. Maybe the Court of Owls is doing things almost extremely similar to the way he does things as Batman. But he's like, wait, if you're doing it like me, does that mean I'm the bad guy? Like, it could recontextualize him about, you're trying to save the city too, but you're doing it in a more controlling, corrupted way. Is that any different from the way I'm trying to forcefully change Gotham and whatnot? Like, it'd just be very cool. I think it's cool. So it's nice to hear those details. And like, again, man, 2027, dude, that's just such a long way. I don't really know if they're going to be merging universes or whatnot. At this point, the only thing I care about is wanting to know who the villains are, baby. At least drop that article, James Gunn, DCU, and Matt Reeves. Just tell me who the bad guy is, and that'll hold me for 2027. Because right now, we don't know. We're still guessing Clayface, but the serial killer version, is it Mr. Freeze, which I would love. I think that would be awesome. Are they going to go straight? People are saying Hush, but that's just not that exciting to me. And you know what's funny is I know you're probably like, you guys are probably right, because I'm leaning 80% it's Hush, and Matt Reeves will probably deliver a great movie. But Hush isn't a villain that gets me jumping up and down. It's not one. Scarecrow would be cool as well. So if Hush ends up being the main villain, I think I'm just going to be more excited for the side villains. The way the Penguin was like a side villain in the first movie, or Joker's small involvement, because they got to start doing and teasing him here, because I think Joker will probably end up being the big bad of part 3. Right? He escapes from Arkham, and they'll do their own version of, Arkham Knight or Arkham Asylum, where they all escape and Batman has to face them all at the same time, something like that. But we'll see. Two-Face, they already did a good version of him in Christopher Nolan's. I kind of just would like someone new. And Mr. Freeze, I feel like he just wasn't done seriously. And exactly like someone just brought it up, Mr. Freeze, because they're literally pulling out the winter theme for the next movie. It says here, Mr. Freeze, because it's winter season. Like, yeah, they told us, the Penguin series ended right before Christmas and right before New Year's. And Matt Reeves said the Penguin will lead us a week away into the Batman Part 2. And I'm like, well, if you got Christmas and you got snow, well, boy, get Mr. Freeze out there and let him do his thing. Brrr, brrr. That's how the sound his freeze gun gonna make. But who knows, man? I still don't know if we could believe any rumors, because if Matt Reeves hasn't even turned in a script, since that's what James Gunn said earlier, is he was talking about like the reason the movie is delayed is because we don't have a final script. Then can we believe any of the rumors about who the villains are? It says here, Matt is committed to making the best film possible, and no one can accurately guess how long the script will take to write. All these rumors about who the villains are, can we believe them when freaking there isn't even a script full and completed, right? Unless Matt Reeves is going to the bar and telling people, yeah, it's going to be Clayface and Hush. Yeah, it's going to be wonderful. 2 milkshakes, please. That's what you order at the bar when you're Matt Reeves. I know. So, yeah, guys, that'll let you know. Just some cool details. I like the sound of that, though. I know it's going to be peak, but man, am I going to be old by the time that movie comes out. I saw all the people online going, I'm going to be 25. I'm going to be 20. Oh, I'm going to be in high school by then. I'm be in that nursing home in 2027. I'm be making this live stream while my nanny's in the back making my bed and getting my milk and cookies ready. And the live stream, Not even going to be here. I'm going to be talking to the wall thinking I'm in the live stream. Yeah, guys, hit like and subscribe. My nanny's just there like, oh, God, he's talking to the wall again. Oh, that 3C. That's going to be me, man. That's going to be me.